Hi and welcome back to Moulin de Couesnon on what is a bit of a soggy day today. I'm over on the other side of the bridge. I thought we'd get some angles of the Moulin from this direction. As you can see, we are minus a roof, which is not very good given it's raining at the moment. But the roofers have stripped off all the roof, and you can see the new timbers that have gone on, the replacement timbers, and they are getting well on with it, which is great.
Yeah, this side of the roof is probably worse than the other side, so they've replaced a lot of the purlins and a lot of the joists as well up here, but we have got the scaffold up the front elevation, a mixed bag of a bit of French traditional stuff on the right and a traditional tubing fitting on the left that we find is actually a bit more flexible, but at least the guys are up there and can access the front of the roof nice and safe. So
Well, let's hope it's not too flexible.
no, flexible in terms of adaptability, but inflexible in terms of its rigidity. So yeah.
We get a really nice view this side of the salmon run, and you can see a couple of weeks ago you couldn't actually see any of that raised part on the left there. The water has now dropped about 2.5 meters, hasn't it?
It has, yeah, indeed. It's thankfully dropped. We were nervous that we were going to get flooded, and we had water coming in through the roof and potentially water coming up through the sous-sol, but thankfully we've managed to avoid that, and we're now on with the water coming through the roof. So
you can also see on the bridge there at the moment some yellow jackets. That is one of our mayors who is in charge of the water, and he's there looking at potable water for us. It's quite ironic, isn't it? We have no water and yet we're surrounded by water, but certainly no potable water at the moment, and that's why he's there trying to come up with a solution and connect us into the main water supply. So hopefully that is something that will happen over the coming weeks. It's quite a nice view here you see in the two bridges. This side of the bridge is still not been renovated. They're due to start that in April this year, where the right-hand side was renovated last year, and you can see there's quite a distinct difference. So it'll look wonderful when this is all renovated and repointed and made safe again. So hopefully that'll coincide nicely with the works we are doing, and when they close the bridge next month to do the works, that'll help us to be able to get things like the big fosse septique put in and things like that. So we're hoping it all goes to plan.
So this is what we call generally the ugly side of the mill. Obviously you've got a better view of the silos to the rear of the property, all concrete and all pretty austere. The plan for this is we're looking to remove certainly the top floor of the silo with the wrinkly tin pitched roof, and then also the lower section to create a terrace. This section here to the right actually will be timber clad, and it'll also have a new slate roof. So when the roofers have finished the main roof, we'll actually need to put a scaffolding up here in the water just so the roofers can access the roof, and that current wrinkly tin roof will be replaced by a nice new slate and some timber cladding around there.
You can see because the water's actually dropped, we've got a rear garden again.
Yeah, we've got a rear garden. It doesn't actually belong to us, it's actually part of the river, so it's part of the commune, and occasionally when the water drops we get about 30 metres by 10 metres of a garden space, but it's not something you really want to plant deck chairs and umbrellas in, because in the winter months it just doesn't exist.
Yeah, I think we're just going to try and clip the trees and things like that and tidy it up a bit, aren't we? It's it's very overgrown at the moment, isn't it?
It is. It needs a bit of TLC, and I'm sure the commune won't mind if we just apply a bit of common sense to that when we're dealing with that.
Mm-hmm. So here we are in the roof space of the Moulin, and you can see the woodwork and or should I say lack of woodwork.
You can see the woodworm, never mind the woodwork.
This is the view out of what will be a new dormer.
Yeah, there is a dormer to the rear, and we had planned and agreed that we would install a new dormer at the front, and we've actually decided that we're going to bring the dormer down to the kind of eaves level. The previous dormer at the rear was high, and it just, as you may see when we turn around, but the previous dormer was too high and you just didn't catch any views or lines of sight through that. So we're actually going to bring both dormers down to the kind of parapet height, which will be great, and you can see that from the existing floor.
And we'll also have 4 roof lights, won't we, in the roof and that as well?
Yeah, so we're putting 4 Veluxes in and then 2 dormers as well. So there should be a lot of light coming into that top space, and you know, all of that really to take advantage of the view and what we have here. So
you can see what beautiful views we have from up here. So we hope you've enjoyed this update, and we'll keep you updated as things progress. Thanks again for joining us.
Please don't forget, like and subscribe, and as Stunner says, we'll catch you very, very soon. Thank you.